Hello, welcome back everybody. I am the Bradley Assassin. This is the Bradley Assassin live stream. As promised, I said I would do everything I could to get back to everyone today if we saw some new activity. And guess what? We have new activity. Those of you that follow the channel, again, thanks for that. But and have been following the previous streams know that I had most people were asking what I predicted for today, and I thought if everything went perfectly, we would reach perhaps touch the 6 cents mark. Well, not only did things go perfectly, but old Mr. Snoop Dogg decided to change his title, I guess for the time being, or perhaps just in support of Dogecoin, to Snoop Doge. And of course, that absolutely blew the top off the coin, bringing us upwards of 7.5 cents at one point, looks like. And for those that didn't see that, I have that for you. Let me go ahead and throw that on. If I could find my thing. Boom. Okay, and then we can go here. If my cat would get out of my screen. There we go. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we always try and bring everybody the freshest information and whatnot we can. I was stuck at work, so I didn't get this out to everyone right away. But as you can see here, it says Dogecoin rises more than 36% after Snoop Dogg becomes Snoop Doge. And you can see a Twitter-based Doge show culminated in a Lion King inspired meme. I'm sure those of you that have seen it, holding up Gene Simmons, who's holding up Snoop Dogg, who is now Snoop Doge. At least, and this was tweeted by him, so this is something he wanted out there, and you can see just the effect that it had on the Dogecoin market recently, as in the spikes you saw today. You can see it over here where we went from the 6.5 cent mark all the way up to almost 8 cents. I mean, we ran pretty hard with that Snoop Doge thing, and of course we didn't even get to the end of the day yet, where a lot of us were waiting around to see if there's actually going to be any activity during the Super Bowl. A lot of people are dismissing that thought, and I understand. It's very possible that was just coming off the heels of the player made commercial and all that stuff like that. But who knows? No one really knows. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I mean, you can't really ask for more at this point. We're already back to just over 7 cents, and it wasn't but a handful of days ago we were back at the 2.5 cent mark, and you had your haters coming and knocking us and giving us crap. But you know what? We're back up at 7 cents, and this time holding, as opposed to just spiking and coming on down off of it, and major corrections kind of thing. We had time to build up volume, and ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic time. We are up over 7 cents officially. Can you believe it? So congratulations to everyone who stuck out all the haters and the negativity, and used their ability with their diamond hands, stuck it out, and I'm sure the majority of everyone now is seeing profits. So congratulations to everyone, and those that do follow the channel know our sentiments on it, and we have been preaching this for over a week now, 9-10 days or whatever, however many days we've been focused on this and trying to use the information we can to better everyone's hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do apologize. I am back. As you can see, it's a much different scenario for me attempting to stream at prime time than it is in the early mornings, as I have a family and whatnot. But okay, so back to the situation at hand. Okay, so we touched on the Snoop Dogg thing where we saw the heavy volume and coin price increase due to the Snoop Doge updates and that kind of thing. So that's very nice. And then of course, and some other information I want to get out to everybody. Some people were, we were discussing on adoption and having more places accept Dogecoin as payment. Well, check this out. I also pulled this bit of information from the Reddit forum. I'll go ahead and show you guys this. As you can see here, a gentleman 5 hours ago posted an image showing the very first hotel in Switzerland accepting Dogecoin. Goes by the name Amber Hotel. So big shout out to Amber Hotel for going out on a limb and being one of the what looks like the very first hotel in Switzerland to accept Dogecoin. Very cool. So yeah, we have that too. That's some news that I dug up today for everyone. Pretty interesting stuff. Oops, trying to get this volume right on my. Oh, I lost my sound, didn't I? I had some sound playing and I lost it. No problem, I'll get it right back. Refresh. I'm trying to make sure that we got some music going.
Mexican spices will not let you get away. So there's only one thing left to do. Run to Taco Bell because nacho fries are back. Head to Taco Bell and silence your cravings before nacho fries disappear again. Only at Taco Bell at participating US locations for a limited time only.
Okay, trying to get this right, you guys. Kind of tricky with the volume, but anyway, enough of that. $5.50 super chat from Mr. Thomas Marison with the Doge sticker. Thank you for the $5.50 super chat, and welcome back, my friend. Okay, so trying to get situated here. It's always tricky when I try and rush home so I can get you guys some news. But as you can see, Dogecoin is up over 7 cents and holding this time, kind of off the back of the Snoop Doge information. Snoop Dogg updated his image and whatnot to Snoop Doge, and showed support in that way. Also, congratulations to everyone that held out through all the ups and downs and so many people knocking us and calling us crazy and whatnot. There seem to be plenty of people like that. I don't know why everyone's so negative in that aspect, but of course here we are at the top looking down on everybody. So hopefully those that got in either pulled their profits already or are simply holding their bags and waiting for the long term and that sort of thing. So whichever direction you took at this point, I'm sure we are all looking pretty good. Those that are new to the stream and are not familiar with the channel know that we have been discussing Dogecoin for about a week and a half now, and we have gone over hundreds and hundreds of times on throughout this rise and fall and rise again, you know, buy-in points and suggestions and comments onto what we think would be, you know, picking daily price points and everything. We'll cover everything here on the Dogecoin at the Bradley Assassins Dogecoin discussion. So you know, if you did follow any of the advice from myself and of course many of the community subscribers here in the community, I'm sure everyone here is doing very well as far as investment is concerned. $2 super chat from Randall38. Are people selling Ethereum to make money available for Doge? Well, it's impossible to know, but I tell you what, we did notice a significant dip in the entire market this morning, which, you know, looks like there was some Bitcoin sell-off today. We're not sure if it was different parts of the country, you know, getting up at particular times and just pulling the profits from the Bitcoin that hit 40 grand yesterday, or if some interest was turned to Dogecoin in the chance that, you know, they noticed the activity and saw the popularity and all the notoriety that the coin was getting, and that today looked to be like a pretty important day, pretty exciting day, and perhaps they did have some sell-off that was moved into the Dogecoin market. It's very possible. Canon H suggestion: it might be better if you remove the underscores from your account name. YouTube search results don't show your channel if it's searched for the Bradley Assassin. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. I'm gonna have to look into that, but thank you for the suggestion. Southern Durden: why would I? The government does what it wants regardless of the plebs. You should be trying to keep from going down with the ship. Hello from Australia. Welcome, Nathan Moore. Welcome everyone. I love to see everyone hopping back in and giving us some more views. We had a beautiful I think it was over 4.5 hour stream or so this morning, where we went over just about everything we could possibly cover, Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. And of course, we had our expectations for today and what we thought would happen if everything went right. And of course, we blew through those expectations with the help of Snoop Doggy Dogg and the old Snoop Doge. So shout out to him and thank you for the support of the Dogecoin movement. Yes, of course, if the coin goes up, the market cap goes up. We will take a quick look at that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are with the coin market cap. As you can see, Bitcoin tailed off a little bit in the last 24 hours, down 4%, holding at 38.5. And then Ethereum down also 7.5% in the last 24 hours at just under $1,600. Cardano holding steady at 62.5 cents. And of course, here we are. Dogecoin now up 2 spots from yesterday at this time, holding down the number 10 spot, officially broken into the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the entire crypto space. The current market cap for Dogecoin is just under $9.3 billion. That's up over $2 billion from yesterday, which puts us at a beautiful 7.2 cents, up 36% in the last 24 hours. So again, if you are familiar with if you are familiar with the our channel and have been here for a while, I'm sure all the advice and suggestions that we've covered over the last few days has paid off for many people. So congratulations, and it is very, very satisfying when things do work out. Of course, this cryptocurrency market is very volatile and can be difficult to deal with at times, but today's a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Also, let me know if the music volume is too loud or not loud enough, please. On a different way, because even though I was pulling copyright free music from YouTube, I kept getting hit with copyright issues, and it's delaying my uploads for my videos and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to try from Spotify this time, and hopefully that works and that helps out a little bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do find this stream at least interesting and entertaining. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's the all-time high was just under 8 cents. So right now you're basically playing with the highest the market has been in the Dogecoin space. So of course, take that for what it's worth, and please don't invest more than you can afford to lose. But typically you as an investor, or at least from the monetary standpoint, you want to look for dips and some price to come down a little bit before reinvesting. But every time we think it's difficult, because it is speculating, and every time you think that with the popularity of the coin, there doesn't seem to be as many dips as there were a few days ago. So the entry points are getting more and more difficult to pick and choose. Admin pacificpeer.com. Ethereum gonna explode so much next week. Well, it's a possibility. With tomorrow bringing the Ethereum futures and stuff like that, we're assuming it's going to be positive news. We really don't see how it couldn't be. So if that comes out as expected and it looks positive, we do expect to see some heavy volume enter the Ethereum market. If you are interested in Ethereum. And of course, the more Bitcoin dominance, the more dominance Bitcoin loses in the market, the stronger the altcoins perform, which is why the consensus is that we are approaching an altcoin market. Welcome back, Doc. See you, brother. Appreciate it. See that, huh? We're over 7 cents, man. Unbelievable how fast that happened. So congratulations to everyone that held out and stuck it through the ups and downs on the channel. Hopefully the advice and suggestions that the community has given everyone has paid off. RJX6 asking, besides Doge, what are other promising altcoins? Well, as you can see on my background there, my two favorite coins in the entire crypto space are VeChain and Chainlink. And of course, Dogecoin rounds them out, but being the priority right now due to the popularity and just the sheer notoriety that the coin is receiving worldwide. So those are my two coins that I absolutely love. Of course, everyone loves Bitcoin and everyone loves Ethereum. I really like Cardano as well. It's got a pretty high supply, obviously, but it does have a big market cap. So Cardano seems to be picking up a huge amount of steam. But my number one favorite coin is VeChain, and my number two favorite coin is Chainlink. If you guys are interested in those, please feel free to research them and to help you make educated decisions for yourself. And you can see why it doesn't take long to see why VeChain stands out as one of the premier altcoins in the field. So let me see here. Oops. Trying to get this sound levels right here. I don't want to deafen anybody. Okay, no one from Mr. Ting Vang, no one ever think Doge will hit 7 cents. Now it's at 7 cents. Yeah, after that initial spike we saw a few days back, and then the quick sell off and dip, most people just, you know, a lot of people were thinking this as the, and I hate this term, but a pump and dump kind of thing and stuff like that. When we kept stressing to everyone it was a buy and hold. But of course, you're gonna have your people that, the paper hands that come in and take profits right away, and of course your people that are just not familiar with the crypto space and how volatile it is, and it looks scary when the dips start to happen, all that stuff like that sell off, and you're gonna go through that. But once you break through all that and the cream rises to the top, then you settle in on a coin and that has sustainable volume. You will see growth, and of course here we are. And for those that noticed today that the huge spike we had earlier was from Snoop Dogg changing his name in a meme to Snoop Doge and tweeting about Dogecoin, showing his support. And it looks like we're on the rise right now. We got a little bit of a green candle, and of course there's nothing wrong with taking some profits. I personally, once we hit 7 cents today, and I was so excited, I officially have paid back my initial investment, and now the bag I hold is pure profit. So now I can watch this with a little bit more ease, and that's basically that I really agree with that aspect of taking care of things that way. That way I didn't sell off everything I owned and affect the market and stuff like that. I just took a little off the top, paid back my investment, and now I'm in it for the long haul. $3 super chat, Mr. Thomas Marison. Thank you for the Doge to the moon sticker. Welcome back, Paranoid Angel. One of my newly knighted moderators. Thank you for hopping back in. Appreciate it. We were just touching on I had to once again, I could come home from work and try and get the information out to everyone. But of course we saw the huge pump today. Dude, thanks to the Snoop Dogg changing his name in a meme to Snoop Doge and showing his support for the cryptocurrency Dogecoin. And of course here we are now hovering at the 7.3 cent mark. Incredible. Any Super Bowl news? No, nothing that we can verify. I think it's all rumors and anticipation right now. Certainly nothing concrete. So we're kind of just in wait and see mode like everyone else. Most people are. The consensus is that that nothing's going to happen because a lot of these ads were put into place months ago. But we're hopeful, but it's not going to kill us. I mean, we're already at a pretty high volume, and if there is a correction, so be it. But for the meantime, everyone right now has an opportunity to pull some profits if you choose to, or at least pay back your initial investment if you were holding a substantial amount. So yeah, we're in a really good position right now. And everyone is aware that the commercial floating around on the internet is fake. We are aware of that, but that doesn't mean that something can't happen anyway. So we're just watching, monitoring. We have no control over that stuff, but we are hopeful. The Puppy Bowl. I didn't get to see it, my friend. I was at work. All I can tell you is that that Snoop expressed his support, and you know, we had a nice little pump. I didn't get to see the footage on TV. I was making king cakes all day at the bakery, so I missed all of that. If anyone has any information or would like to share some details on that, that would be cool. And we are officially at 7.4 cents right now, ladies and gentlemen. And for those that are just hopping in and missed the beginning of the stream, I'd like to show everyone what we were discussing. Oops, wrong button. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is some information that we got just a few hours ago from a gentleman in Switzerland, showing that the very first hotel in Switzerland is now accepting Dogecoin, which is a pretty huge positive thing right here. And then of course, for some reason I lost the window, but I will bring it right back up. And as you can see here on CoinDesk reporting, Dogecoin rises more than 36% after Snoop Dogg becomes Snoop Doge. And it shows here Snoop himself uploaded this image on his Twitter, and it's a little dog in place of his face saying Snoop Doge. And they just go on to discuss the pump and how we got to an all-time high and whatnot based on Snoop Doge's report. So very cool, very positive, fantastic time to be a Dogecoin investor and a part of the Dogecoin movement. So every day it seems like pretty significant news is coming out in regards to Dogecoin itself. While it does bring in a lot of activity into the crypto space, the focus mainly seems to be on Dogecoin right now for those that, you know, are not historically familiar with the cryptocurrency market. And we are approaching 7.5 cents again, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Johns asking when you think you would sell Doge. Well, I have to admit, this morning, once we approached the 7 cent mark, I did sell enough of my bag to pay off my initial investment, and now I'm officially holding everything else I have is my profit bag. So I did take advantage of the huge jump today and put myself in position where I no longer have any risk involved. So I'm still 100% Dogecoin support, except now my investment has been taken care of thanks to Dogecoin, and now everything that I have in the remainder is going to be Dogecoin support factor. We're in exact same sentiment. We want the exact same outcome. Let's see something here. Mr. Steve Lopez asking how much do I have now. I have just over 100,000 Dogecoin in my bag, and that is after pulling out enough to completely pay off my initial investment. So if I don't purchase any more and whatnot, my bag is 100% profit. But of course I am looking for more buy-in opportunities, but right now it's a wait and see game for me, because we are so high and Dogecoin is doing so fantastic. Willapa photo, what is a king cake and can they be shipped? Yeah, my friend, they can be. We don't, unfortunately, because it's just another logistics issue that we would have to deal with. And because here in South Louisiana, we celebrate Mardi Gras, and the entire carnival season we make what we call king cakes, and I'll show some images of it in a second for you guys. But we do stay incredibly busy throughout this entire time, and adding shipping to the whole process and production would be more of a hindrance than a help. So let me go pull some of those images for you guys. If I can find some here. Might have to go to our bakery Facebook page. Let me see if I can pull that up for you guys. Appreciate the interest. Okay, so I will show everyone, if you guys aren't familiar with carnival season and Mardi Gras and what a king cake is. Paranoid Angel asking, any Doge donos recently from my QR code? No, my friend, we have well, let me double check before I misspeak. I did have one this morning, which was very exciting, a 69 Dogecoin cryptocurrency donation, which is incredibly generous and super cool. So whoever did that, I'd like to thank you. But let me go ahead and log in and see if we have any new Dogecoin donations. Okay, no, we are still at the one donation of 68 Dogecoins. So thanks, shout out to whoever did that. But okay, so I'm going to show everyone briefly what a king cake looks like, and what we just real quick at my bakery, some images. So I'm going to switch on over to display capture really quickly and hop on over to my company's Facebook page for this location. And as you can see here to the right, this is what we call one of our turtle king cakes. It's basically a sweet dough filled cake. In this particular cake, we fill it with a pecan praline cream filling, and we drizzle the top with chocolate, caramel, walnuts, and carnival colored sprinkles. And we also throw some beads, as you can see in the mix, Mardi Gras beads. And then if we come down a little bit, you guys can see this is one of our daily displays, and we'll sell at least this many king cakes in a day, especially on the weekends. As you can see here, we usually put 60 to 80 out, and we're a small bakery, but king cake season is popular, and we do get that activity. And this is an image of what a king cake looks, normal king cake looks boxed up. And okay, oh, we got a 100 super chat from Mr. Who? Let's see. I'm gonna try. Piyush Dubey. Hi, you have a great day. Should we buy now? Thank you for the super chat. Very appreciative. And he wants to know if now is a good time to buy. Almost any time is a good time to buy in Doge, because the upward trend just continues to hit, and we just keep making gains. Personally, I'm looking for a little bit of a dip back into the 6-cent range before I buy back in, and that's just my opinion. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm certainly not an expert, but that's my feelings on it. Okay, so yeah, that was just some quick hitters about king cake season here at one of my bakeries. People were asking what a king cake was. Okay, let's see. Mr. JB asking, how many people do you employ in my business? I have about a dozen employees right now. Again, we have 2 physical locations, and we are a small company, and it's mostly family, a lot of family that we have working, and friends of family and that sort of thing. We do what we can, you know. Mr. Again, forgive me if I butcher this, but Payush Dubey with the 40 super chat. Thank you, and he's agreeing with me. You know, like I said, it's getting more and more difficult to find good points to buy back in if you're waiting for dips and that such thing, because especially in the last 48 hours, we've seen substantial growth in Dogecoin. So it feels like it's not always a good time, but if you're trying to get the best value out of your dollar, you know, personally for me, I'm just going to be waiting for another substantial dip, especially since I did repay my initial investment, and now I am working on pure profit. Good morning, Ellismore 1337. Doing great, thank you. This is stream number 2 on the day. We had a 4.5 hour stream this morning where we went over all things Doge and lots of things crypto. But with the exciting news with Snoop Dogg converting his name and an image to Snoop Doge, and the first official hotel in Switzerland officially started accepting Dogecoin. With those 2 bits of news, I thought it would be worth getting that out to the community, so that, you know, you guys can have all the knowledge that is available to me, so that we can make better decisions. Mr. Steve Lopez asking, would you be interested in co-hosting a blood drive for your local children's hospital? I host these events for children's hospitals in SoCal. Perhaps. I will never turn a blind eye to children that need help. So if you'd like to send me some messages, or we can do that off stream, I would be open to at least listening to how that works. Thank you. Kool-Aid Killer 484, have I slept? No, officially I have not. I had to work this morning. I went and make king cakes for a few hours, and then I just got back and shoved some food in my mouth, and here we are trying to get information out to the community. So thanks everyone that is new, that giving us some views today. If you are enjoying the content, or at least are entertained, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as that is the only way the channel will grow. Thanks everyone. Mr. Steve Johns, no, I do not invest in stocks at all. I have actually no knowledge, and I could not give any advice or comment on them. So I am 100% crypto. I've been in the crypto space for over 3 years, where I've been mining cryptocurrency for that entire time, pretty much through a bear market. So I've learned, I've taught myself how to get profits out of the crappiest of situations, and it's taught me a lot about the market. So here I am, and I'm sharing everything I know with you guys. My thoughts on XRP. XRP has an incredible team and is an amazing project, actually. You know, once was referred to as the banker's coin, and has immense potential. Of course, there is a dark cloud over its head with the SEC situation and that sort of stuff. So ultimately, from what I understand, I believe the hearings and the hearings are at the end of the month. So from what I've read, it looks like, from some people that understand the lawsuits, some attorneys that have given their opinions on the situation, it's looking really good for XRP. So this might be an absolutely amazing time to load up on some XRP while it's being suppressed due to the SEC situation. Because if they get through the hearings unscathed and they come out on the other end as winners and ahead of the game, you know, that, remember, that coin did have an all-time high of $3.50 in January of 2018. So there's a very good chance, you know, if you want to use that as a measuring stick to see what the coin is capable of, that's something just to consider if you'd like to take some time and research XRP. So thank you for the question. Mitch is asking, do I think it makes sense to buy Ethereum now? I do, actually. it is at, you know, near its all-time high, and it's a substantial amount for a single coin. But tomorrow is I think, if I'm not mistaken, is the release and announcement of the Ethereum futures, which, I mean, you ask anyone and we're certain it's going to be very promising. And if promising news comes out, of course you're going to see some institutional money come into the market, and should substantially increase Ethereum's market cap, and of course increasing the value of the coin. So something to consider. Watch out for that tomorrow. Mr. Alex Baller, $5 super chat. Is there any way I can message you? Need your deposit info. Got some Doge for you. Fantastic, my friend. Well, I do have the QR code up on my screen. If you're familiar with using QR code, you can scan it with your phone, and it will bring up my Dogecoin wallet address, deposit address, where you can simply deposit Dogecoins directly to that wallet address if you so choose. So if you do, that is fantastic. Do not feel obligated, but we really appreciate the super chats, and any donations you'd like to make in Doge will help the channel and my family and I, so we appreciate it. Mr. Jman Damia is asking, please suggest the stop loss and Doge bot. Well, I mean, of course it depends on where you bought in at. I mean, if you're afraid of a substantial correction or a major dip, and you typically want to set your stop loss right before you would start taking a loss, obviously. But of course, it's completely dependent on where you bought in. Let's see here. Barcelona, I see you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate the time and giving us some views. Edgar Estevez saying, well, I bought it at 2.6, making me happy now, and that's why we're here in the channel. I actually recognize you, my friend. I remember you chiming in on some previous streams, so thank you for coming back. And you know, while we have been through some up and downs together, as you can see, if you stick it out and just take the advice of the knowledgeable people here in the chat and in the community, most people will come out ahead, as you can see in this case here. Am I a chart analyst? Actually, no, my friend, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm not a financial advisor. I've just been in the crypto space for a few years. I do believe in the Dogecoin movement. I love where we're heading. I love the positivity, throughout the entire world. And I am here just to relay information, discuss with everyone, and hopefully have enough knowledge that we can share to help everyone make educated decisions. What am I mining with? Is there a profit in it? Well, as I said, I've been in it for a few years now. I have a 36 card graphics card rig. I have a shed I built outside my home, and I'm constantly running 36 MSI RX 580 gaming cards. I only mine Ethereum. Is the most profitable coin to mine, and while I went through about 2 years of a bear market where it was barely profitable at all, now we are showing beautiful profits. But again, it's very costly to get into if you don't know what you're doing, and a lot of technical stuff in it when it comes to getting all the, there's a lot to learn. It's a whole nother industry. In fact, some people were asking me about it, and I think I might make another channel, like a co-channel focused on mining, where I can get more information out to everyone that way, as it's incredibly detailed and it would take days to touch on just in this channel alone. G Brooks is saying, I'm holding on Robinhood. Should I transfer it to another exchange, and where? I don't use Robinhood. I know they've had some problems recently that brought a lot of uncertainty to people that were investing with them. A lot of the consensus in our community is that people are moving their coin off of it. Again, I don't want to knock them because I don't use them, and I have no association with them at all. But from what I understand from the chat and from my subscribers, a lot of people are moving away from them. Basically based on the fact that if people are messing with your money, they're kind of screwing themselves. But that's my opinion. Valentine's Day. You sound like you're from South Louisiana. I 100% am, my friend. I am from South Louisiana, a little town called Breaux Bridge. We are next to Lafayette, Louisiana, and about an hour from Baton Rouge.
I love your smile when you think you're being sneaky.
This Valentine's Day, celebrate all
Another $40 super chat from Piyush Dubey. We would love to know about the mining industry. Yeah, again, it's incredibly detailed and an absolute ton of information. And like I think I'm just gonna make another channel and do it that way, because I would just, it's not what a lot of people want to discuss here.
We would love to know about the mining industry.
And I don't want to bore my community to death with it because it's incredibly detailed and tons of information. But I can suggest a channel years ago that put me on the correct path. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, we are approaching 7.5 cents again. There's a brilliant guy involved in the cryptocurrency market, especially in cryptocurrency mining, and he has a YouTube channel and a Discord, and he goes by the name Voskcoin, Voskcoin. If you guys want to research him and are interested in mining, you can go back and look at his video history, as he has a very detailed tutorials on how to get started in that and what you want to look out for and what you need to know. Urban Hicks Outdoors, Shreveport, welcome my friend. Welcome Inglewood, California. Can I speak French? Mr. Steve Johns, unfortunately I cannot. I can recognize a little bit of it. We kind of have we call it Cajun French. It's kind of like a modified French here, but we are descendants of Acadians out of Nova Scotia. So yeah. Thomas Marison once again with the $3 super chat with the Doge sticker. Thank you, my friend, Mr. Thomas Marison. Mr. JB recognizing the channel growth. Thank you, my friend. Stubborn Hicks Outdoor says, been to Bro Bridge a few times. My sister-in-law from there. Very nice. We actually know some people in Shreveport, some friends of ours that moved there that are from Bro Bridge. So yeah, that's pretty cool stuff, man. Thank you. Inferno Gaming asks if the Dogecoin Super Bowl commercial legit. The one floating around the internet obviously is a fake. And we have no confirmations that there's going to be a legitimate commercial during the Super Bowl. It's, no one really knows. Is it possible? Yes, of course. But we have no official word on that, my friend. Yes, please make sure to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. That is how we get channel growth. And ultimately, for those that do follow me, know that my goal is to get to the point where I can afford to do coin giveaways here on the channel. And I do have some merchandise on order, some Bradley Assassin merchandise. For those that are not familiar with my logo and my situation, I'm going to go ahead and throw out the beautiful animated logo. Boom, as you see here, the shirts are going to have this on the front chest, upper left chest side, and a huge logo on the back. And if I can, I'm trying to get him to throw me a little Dogecoin reference on there, but I don't know if the order's in too late or not. But either way, we'd like to be able to give those things away and that sort of stuff, so we will see. Okay, Mr. Alex Bowler once more with the $5 super chat. Reliability is this simple with those speed and usage is all relative. Thank you, sir, for the putting up the Dogecoin wallet address and stating that reliability is this simple with Doge. Speed and usage is all relative. Yeah, it's all positives, So we're gonna attempt to see how the woman pronounces this. This ought to be interesting.
DT20ZT7DX VREAK 3KJWCKKHCERBYG for reliability is this simple with Doge. Speed
That's nice. Yeah, so yeah, ultimately, it's trying to become the people's coin. I mean, we have increased its value exponentially over the last 2 weeks, and you can see where we are now, basically at all-time highs. So those that have been following the channel, I'm pretty sure you guys are in the profit. So please consider liking and subscribing so we can continue growth. And then we have Okan Aiden. What do you say about XRP situation? Well, I touched on that a few minutes ago. To put it briefly, it looks like it could be a good opportunity buying now, or getting into the coin now at the suppressed price, as we are in a wait and see pattern, as they have the hearings at the end of this month. And if they can come out of the SEC hearings unscathed, I think you can see some significant gains for the coin, because after all, XRP did see an all-time high of $3.50 back in January of 2018. So please keep that in mind, and you can use that as a measuring stick and probably a top end point, from here. So yeah, it seems to be nice. It all depends on how they come out from the SEC hearings. Telephono, yes, I am from a little town called Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. We are next door to Lafayette, Louisiana. $2 super chat from Mr. Thomas Marison. Diamond hands, baby. Nice. Mr. Spicy got to clarifying. He says, I guess what I meant to say is this gives more leverage to the idea that there will be a Tesla commercial with something big to announce. Yeah, I mean, perhaps, it's just a wait and see game with situations like that, as it's, unless you have some inside information, which is difficult to confirm anyway. It's just a wait and see game with those kinds of things. No, it's all good, my friend. Not at all. It's just, I understand where you're going. It's just kind of difficult to convey in chat, but no problems at all. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Hugh Harshner. I see you, my friend. Harsher. Should I sell my Bitcoin shares and invest in Ethereum before that update you said is tomorrow? Well, of course, anytime you want to, attempt to make a decision like that, is entirely up to you, and based on research that you've done yourself. But Personally, I did move some profits from some of my coins into Ethereum today in anticipation of the news tomorrow, because the consensus is that it's going to be good news on the Ethereum futures. So that was my choice. That was my decision. A lot of times things like that, it gives me another reason to monitor the situation with a little bit of excitement and that sort of stuff. So I don't think it's a bad idea, but ultimately it's up to you, my friend. Mr. Ironic Retep says, can you tell my girlfriend Lynn to stop asking me to sell? Well, if you can pull some profits to pay back your initial investment, I'm actually not in disagreement with that. But ultimately, we want to buy and hold, Lynn. Buy and hold. Thank you, sir. Nice. Steve John's asking if the virus has hit our bakery. Well, I mean, just like anywhere else in the world, it seems right now, my community is dealing with it. Oh, here we go with another pump, it looks like, or volume influx. And my kitty cat is just causing problems. Okay, I'm full of cat hair again. But yeah, so we definitely have seen our share of issues with the virus, whatnot. So you know, we follow guidelines and we do everything we can to stay regular, and hopefully looking for the day that things start to get back to normal. $5 super chat from user 1. Can't wait to spend my Doge on hookers and coke. Well, you know, it's your money. If that's what you want to use your Dogecoin and or profits for, God bless you, man. Hope everything works out.
Can't wait to spend my Doge on hookers and coke.
Come on, guys, you have to have a sense of humor. Okay, Yusuk put 1,000 in Ethereum at 1680. Wish I waited for the for the Doge pump, because Ethereum dropped $200. Yeah, I understand that happens. That's all part of the risk. But you know, in anticipation of good news tomorrow, you know, you got to hold at this point whenever you're at a loss. Thomas Marison, $11 super chat. To the moon, Doge, to the moon. Thank you, my friend. Can you sing for me and Lynn? I guess I could. It's kind of like a spur of the moment thing. And when I'm put on the spot, it's a little weird, but it's coming. I feel one brewing. How's that? I feel one brewing. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Not to mention my voice is pretty chewed up from streaming for 10 days straight and at odd times, you know, but we'll get it. We'll get one out. We have officially broken the 3,500 subscriber mark, ladies and gentlemen. So that is incredible. And the stream is officially up to 113 likes. So if you are new to the stream and enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share if you can. Thank you, Mr. David Avidan. Hope I didn't butcher that. Welcome, Royce Clark. DSPTV San Pedro says, bet my 10,000 Dogecoin on Brady. Oof. I don't know. Oh, my Dogecoin the donation has come in. Gentleman has let's see, who are you, my friend? We were waiting on that coin. If you don't mind, send the chat so I can recognize your name again and give you credit. I know you're still looming in here. We were waiting on it and it came through officially, my friend. Where you at? Anyway, my buddy has I've officially gotten my second Dogecoin donation sent to my wallet using the QR code, and gentleman sent me 100 Dogecoin. So thank you so much for the donation. That is incredibly generous, very exciting. That means it's working, and very cool. JB with the incredibly kind words, saying I'm honestly one of the best streamers. That is incredibly kind, sir. Thank you. I try my best. In my opinion, if you want to be a good streamer, in my opinion, like I said, I've been streaming for over almost a year on a Twitch network with not much success, doing the same thing I'm doing here. But when you can reach a lot of people and help a lot of people, you know, that's all you really can try and do, right? Be better than JBE. Doesn't take much to be better than that guy, bro. Oh man, that dude. Y'all don't want to get me started with that dude, bruh. I think I could just sit here and stare at the camera for 4 hours and put out a better vibe and be more helpful to the community than that guy. Ugh, oof. What was the deal with that dude? Who voted for that dude? Like I said, not political, but come on, bruh. The obvious is the obvious, right? Let's see. What do you have my long-term investments in? Sure, I'll share with you guys that aren't familiar with the stream and haven't heard that before. I have the majority of my investments long-term in VeChain, the cryptocurrency VeChain, the cryptocurrency Chainlink. I have some Bitcoin. I have some Ethereum. I have a little bit of Cardano, and of course Dogecoin. So right now, that's the coins that I am holding. Thank you for asking, sir. Mr. Lenneth Valkyrie asking, Elon Musk tweeted Snoop Dogg portrait. What did Gene Simmons do? Well, he bought a bunch of Dogecoin, if I'm not mistaken, and let the public know that he supported it and made the purchase. And that was a while back, a few days ago. Look at Dogecoin, ladies and gentlemen, touching 7.6 cents. Wowzers. Wowzers. We hope you've got the community, those viewers have been watching the channel for the last 2 weeks or a week and a half, because if so, you guys are in the profits. Congratulations. What do I do for a living? From Canon H. I own a couple bakeries in South Louisiana. It's a family-owned business. It's been a father-son company since 1888. I am the 4th generation owner. And I work nights and I work days and I don't sleep. That's how I roll. I use a little bit of free time I have to get this Dogecoin movement some activity and some positivity, and hopefully pass enough information along that all of us can make better decisions when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency. Specifically right now, Dogecoin. Can you show the symbols of those coins invested? Yeah, in fact, they're right behind the. Oh, my cat got me. My cat got me, y'all. Whoa, and claws, bruh. Okay. She just wants to be on the stream, I think. Okay, yeah. So if you look, you can see the actual logos in the back, the VeChain logo and the Chainlink logo. But I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys the. Oh Lord. So VET is the ticker for VeChain. VET. I am trying to send it in chat. There you go. That is the symbol for VeChain. And 1 second. I don't want to misspeak here. Yeah, and Chainlink is simply link. That is coming through now. So those are the tickers. VeChain is VET and Chainlink is link. You guys might want to research that on your own and make some educated decisions based on investment on those coins, if you are interested in those coins at all. I just think they have incredible fundamentals, real world case use. Those coins are, in my opinion, going to be some incredible long-term investments. I actually do not touch them at all. They're not in my liquidity. So you guys might want to take some time and check that out. I suggest them every day. I have nothing to hide. I'm pretty transparent about that. And ultimately, everyone investing in these coins helps everyone else. So why not, right? What do I think about VThor? Well, yeah, I mean, of course, you know, that's the sister coin of VeChain, as you know, kind of referred to as the guys in the network. Both those coins are affiliated in the same project and are going to be fantastic. I just chose the actual crypto for the blockchain in VeChain. So yeah, you can't go wrong in my opinion. Anthony says start pushing muffaladas instead of just Louisiana to other states. Those things are fire. In fact, you know what? I'm the only we do kolaches, breakfast kolaches at our bakery, and I'm the only one that I know that does a muffalata breakfast kolache. We use salami, pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, and an olive spread, and we make a kolache out of that. And let me tell you, it's good, bruh. Hugh Harsher is saying if you put your VeChain into Exodus wallet, you automatically collect free Thor tokens. That's right, my friend. And some exchanges allow you to stake your VeChain, VeChain, if I'm not mistaken, for a very small percentage gain, very small percentage. Some coins do that. Stubborn Hicks Outdoors asking if we've been pumping out the king cakes. We have, my friend. It's a very short carnival season this year, obviously, but nonetheless, we're in full ramp right now. I actually distribute. If you're in Shreveport, you might be familiar with. In Louisiana, we have ShopRites, the convenience stores. I distribute my po' boy breads to all of the ShopRites with the New Orleans style delis. So that's my bread. And if you've ever eaten a po' boy at a New Orleans style deli at ShopRite. And we also distribute king cakes to a lot of ShopRites in the state as well, but more so in the Rain and Moraine, Dusson, and Jennings area. But anyway, that's just shop talk. Thanks everyone for the kind words. If you are enjoying yourself and at least find the stream somewhat entertaining, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once we get to a certain point in popularity in the channel, we plan on start having coin giveaways as well as merchandise giveaways. So we got a little ways to go, but we are well on our way. Thanks to you guys. Dusty TV asking, how much Doge do I have? And if you don't want to answer that, do you believe in the process of everything that's happening with it? No, I have no problems answering that. Earlier today, before I pulled profits, I owned 189,000 Dogecoin. I sold a little less than half. I sold about, I think it was around 89,000 or so. I'd have to go look at the exact number to repay my initial investment. So I am now currently holding about 100,000. And what else? Do I believe in the process of everything happening with it? Yes, absolutely. I love the idea of the entire world getting together to to better themselves and have a currency that everyone believes in. So yeah, certainly. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Where is I'm losing my mind over here, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like someone just sent me another 1.6 Dogecoin. So thanks for the Dogecoin deposit. I mean donation. Much appreciated. Stephen John says French baguettes and croissants here, man. 7 days a week. Yep, we make some of, if it's opinionated, of course, but if you ask anyone in the Acadiana area, which we make the best bread, we make the best everything. I certainly believe so. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing what I do. All right, Mr. Charlie Krumaker, thank you for taking the time to give us some views, and please don't forget to like and sub. And if you enjoyed what you see, we hope to see you back soon. Thank you, my friend. Dusty TV, no problem, my friend. Thanks for the participation. True Blue asking top end price for Doge in the near future. Doge can't rise forever. Well, you know, today I was thinking if we could approach 6 cents, it'd be fantastic. And of course, we blew through that. We're holding at about 7.5 cents. Incredibly now. Again, incredibly now. But I had thought that if we could approach the all-time high as we are now, that of course, you know, that would be a pretty big resistance point. But if we got through the 8 cent mark, I definitely could see 10 cents by, you know, in the immediate future. And when I say that, I mean by end of next week. And if the positivity continues, I'm thinking we can definitely see 25 cents by the end of the altcoin season. And that's of course if the memes continue to pump out and the interest continues to pump out, and you know, that sort of stuff, and we keep bringing more influencers and celebrities on board. It would take a lot, but it's very possible. But in the immediate, you know, the next week or so, I think once we start approaching the 10 cent mark, you'll probably see a lot of sell orders getting hit and a lot of people pulling profits and that sort of stuff. All right. Daniel Parrick asking, what bakery? I need a good kolache around Lafayette. I own Champagne's Bakery in the wholesale production plant is in Brobridge, and the retail store where you can buy kolaches and cakes and breads and everything else you need is in Henderson. I don't know if you're familiar with Henderson, directly off the interstate between Lafayette and Baton Rouge. We fall just next door to Brobridge. Okay. Elasmer1337 asking, can you explain the altcoin season? What does that mean exactly? Well, sure, briefly. So the last couple of years, the entire crypto space has been in what we call a bear market. Obviously, all the coins were down, the total market cap was down, and you know, there just wasn't a ton of activity, and the prices were pretty suppressed. Well, since, you know, in the last 4 or 5 months or so, you've seen Bitcoin explode and therefore bringing the entire market cap up, and now we're officially in a bull market where the prices continue to grow and that sort of thing. Now, when what happens is once Bitcoin dominates, which means that Bitcoin right now has about 67% of the entire cryptocurrency market, right? Jose Acosta, $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. So what happens is, as Bitcoin dominance goes down, then of course your altcoins, every other coin outside of Bitcoin, starts to go up because they're not as dominant in the market. They're not in control or have as the majority of the value. So of course the value, the market has to go somewhere else. So it starts to go into the other altcoins, and while that happens, all the altcoins start to go up. So as Bitcoin comes down a little bit and the Bitcoin dominance comes down, altcoins go up. And based on the previous altcoin season, which was a couple years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, people are predicting that the altcoin season, which is starting now, should continue to rise through September and October-ish, which is going to be where you'd see most of your alternate coins, such as your Dogecoins, your Ethereums, your Chainlinks, your VeChains, all that other stuff should be at their all-time highs, or at least somewhere near it. And that's what we mean by altcoin market, altcoin season. Okay, thanks again for the $5 super chat, Mr. Jose Acosta. Very much appreciated. And it's impossible to predict. People are just basically going by, you know, what we've experienced in the past, and just you know, pulling metrics and numbers and being real analytical about it. And some of that, that's what the experts, the consensus for the experts are right now. Elasmar1337 saying, so invest now and cease and you stand near the end of the year. Well, you know, of course it depends. You know, you can watch the market and make decisions and you know, do what you choose, but ultimately buying into altcoins now seems to be the smart move, and you know, holding for the next few months to see where you go with it seems to be the smart move right now. And we were approaching 7.7 cents, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy, you guys. If you guys have been following the channel, we are killing it. Everyone should be killing it right now. So congratulations to everyone that that has been following the channel and taking the advice of the community. As right now, we are basically where we hope to be at some point in the future. We are here now. Mike Ramey says, bought about 12 million Dogecoins at half a penny. I don't know how long ago, but just sat on them. Well, congratulations, sir, because that is substantial. I mean, we're talking, well, I'm not gonna throw numbers because that's your business, but anyone with math sense knows that this gentleman is doing pretty well. So congratulations. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 159 likes for the channel today, and we are officially at 3,520 subscribers. Oh, we just got another substantial Dogecoin donation. So thank you to the gentleman that just sent 200 Dogecoin to my Dogecoin wallet using the QR code. Incredibly generous. Thank you, whoever you were. If you'd like to make yourself known, go ahead and go ahead and mention it. If not, regardless, incredibly generous. And thank you, sir or ma'am. It means worlds to the channel. And hopefully that is just some profits that we have led you to. Thank you so much.
You can't hide. They're following
Still growing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is just crazy.
never stop. The war not
I currently trade my Dogecoin on a small exchange called Trade Ogre.
so there's only
As there's a lot of reasons why, but
to talk
for now, just
because nacho fries are
it was something. I'm in a regulated state in the United States, so I can't use Binance. I can't use Binance.us. I don't use investment apps. That was just an exchange that I already had an account set up from when I was mining from the previous few years. So that's why I use that particular exchange. It's small, but I've never had an issue with it. So the donate Doge thing is if you scan the QR code, it will bring up my deposit address for my Dogecoin wallet. And if you choose to would like to donate to the channel, you can simply send Dogecoin, if you like, directly to that address. Currently up to 169 likes, ladies and gentlemen. The more likes we have, that seems to tickle the YouTube algorithm, which recommends the stream more frequently to those that are searching for Dogecoin. So keep that in mind. Officially 7.8 cents, ladies and gentlemen. From what I understand, that looks like we are borderline all-time high. $40 for Mr. Dubé with the 40. I'm not too familiar with the denomination of that currency. If someone wants to clarify that for me, so I stop sounding like an idiot. But we got the Doge to the moon sticker. Thank you. Deaton, noob question. If you're purchasing from a business that accepts Dogecoin, how are they getting an accurate price? I don't understand how that works when the value is constantly changing. Well, whenever the transaction is made, you basically go by that current conversion rate. So like if at that exact moment, you know, if you tell somebody it's $5, well, they would, you know, it would convert to what that is in Dogecoin, you know, how many Satoshis or however the conversion is done, depending on the program or the software you're using. But it's at that moment the transaction. So that's why the widely accepting a Dogecoin is going to have a little bit of a hurdle until it stabilizes some, because you're right, that is a good question actually, because, you know, if someone's buying a car for $30,000, right, and makes a transaction, well, it can either benefit the dealership or it can hurt the dealership right now because of the fluctuation. So, you know, an hour later, that $30,000 might be worth $25,000, or it could be worth $35,000. That's just the volatility of the market. And until the coin solidifies, that's why the adoption of it's going to be a little bit tricky. But it can ultimately happen. I mean, Bitcoin is accepted almost everywhere and that sort of stuff. So I guess it's a you know, a risk in some cases, but ultimately most people that are accepting it understand that the crypto space is just going to continue to grow and use it to, you know, welcome, my friend, Mr. Luca Giannata. I see you, my friend. Welcome. Good news too. We've actually got some Dogecoin donations, so the QR code is working. For those of you that have watched my this morning's stream, was the first time we put that up. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even consider it till some very kind and generous people in the chat said that I should do that. And lo and behold, we have Dogecoin liftoff. And I'm sure a lot of people are just generously, you know, going out of their way and doing that because the channel has at this point in time brought success to most people. So congratulations to everyone out there that did hold their coin, as we are now approaching all-time highs. Currently 187 likes in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And let me refresh and get a little more accurate subscriber count. Bakery's going good, my friend. I made king cakes all day today. That's why I was trying to get home early when I heard the Snoop Dogg conversion to Snoop Doge news, and why we had some substantial growth earlier. But I was making king cakes all day, and up to 3,530 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. And we just broke the 200 like mark for this particular stream, so thanks everybody. Yeah, I expect some resistance at the 8-cent mark, of course. I mean, you know, you see a lot of sell orders at round numbers like that, so it'll be interesting. But I mean, this seems to be unstoppable right now. I mean, look at this growth on this chart and on the 5-minute chart. I mean, look at this. Do I think we're gonna get back to 5 cents? Oof, that would take a substantial sell off in volume. I mean, that would be difficult to get back down to 5 cents right away. Can it happen? Of course. You saw us go from 8 cents all the way down to 2.5 cents, but that was in, you know, what seemed to be like that kind of happened quick. A lot of money came into the market, and then a lot of people took profits very quickly, like within a day. This has been building up over the course of a few days. So I think the volume and the market cap, the volume in Dogecoin right now is majority of people that are holding. So so this is just going crazy, you guys. We're super excited. This is good news for everybody. Again, Thomas Marison with the $3 super chat with the Dogecoin sticker. Thank you again. You're being incredibly generous today. We appreciate the super chats. Mr. Wonkatizer? Absolutely, my friend. You want to help out? I will let you help out. I could click the button. Thank you for the for volunteering to moderate. Really appreciate it. Few streams ago, I absolutely could not keep up. We had over 4,000 people in here in my mind. I mean, I was going dizzy, and then I activated the chat bot, which I actually pretty much have off right now. The majority of the negativity is not even here because most of those naysayers are eating their words right now, and they don't like to show their face when they're proven wrong. So it's mostly positive people in here again, and we appreciate the views and the likes and the subs. Also, I want to make sure that everyone, the volume levels of the music is okay. I'd appreciate some input on that, as I have my volume off when I stream, so I don't get any feedback or that crazy stuff. So I try and check the volume levels, but it's difficult on my second computer. Music is good, David Smith. Thank you, appreciate it. Jose Andres, you're amazing at what you do. I keep it up. Just subscribe and like. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Again, I'm not an expert, definitely not a professional. I don't have all the answers, but what I can do is take the time to share all the information that I gather, and the information and the knowledge from the community, and it ultimately helps everyone makes educated decisions and smarter decisions when it comes to investing their money in the crypto field. So that's where we're at, and we're approaching 7.9 cents. I can't believe this. I can't really believe what I'm seeing. It's kind of like you hope for it and you do everything the best you can to get here, but it's happening right now. So I'm thinking that most people have been following the stream over the past 2 weeks are probably sitting beautiful right now, and I'm very pleased that everyone can pull some profits and be in the green right now. This is so nice. And we keep getting Dogecoin donations. Thanks everyone. Or officially I have that wallet as a separate wallet so I can see the total donations. And the coolest thing is, from the time I started the wallet, this particular wallet for Dogecoin, I have received 463 Dogecoin to this wallet, and that is all from the community. So thanks everyone so much. That is incredible. It makes me feel great, and it makes me feel like you guys can afford to do that based on the advice that's led to the profits that everyone's pulling. So that's fantastic. Thanks everyone. Yep, we want everyone to succeed, man. This is just incredible. Basically, yep, according to this ticker, it is all-time highs. So this is going to be the super interesting point, the 8 cent mark. This is going to be super interesting. If we bust through this, then I don't know. Who knows, right? Jeez. Let me go check Mr. Elon's Twitter, because someone just commented. Mr. Elon Musk just tweeted, HODL, HODL, HODL the rainforest. Hold the rainforest, ladies and gentlemen. So he just tweeted officially 3 minutes ago, hold the rainforest. Elon Musk, ladies and gentlemen. Official breaking news, Elon Musk officially tweeted, HODL the rainforest. I don't know what he means by that. Elon Musk is on his own planet, but he did officially tweet. I don't know. I officially do not know what that man means by that. So we should be, it should be get pretty wild at the 8 cent mark. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're always trying to bring you the most up-to-date information we can in the world of Dogecoin and whatever else information that we can give you in the world of cryptocurrency. Certainly battling with that 8 cent mark. Yes, incredible moves by Dogecoin in the crypto world. Incredible moves. I certainly hope that the majority of you here have been with the channel for a while, as we have been promoting and proclaiming to people that the Dogecoin movement is a real thing. And we saw a lot of people come into the space and then sell out, and then tons of people come in here and knock us and that sort of stuff. And all opinions are welcome, but ultimately we are here again, and so we're looking for some substantial growth. Push it. Push it. Up to 223 likes, ladies and gentlemen. And let me refresh and give everybody a up-to-date subscriber count. Once the channel gets to a particular point that I'm looking for, we're going to start having coin giveaways and merchandise giveaways and all that cool stuff. And we're officially up to 3,540 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. My goal for subscriber by the end of today was 3,000, and we have shattered that. So here we go. Congratulations, everybody. Push it.
When it comes to my favorite TV shows, I have a lot to say. I've been wanting to make a podcast to share my thoughts with the world.
I'm getting a phone call. I have to take this, ladies and gentlemen.
Spotify's free podcast creation app. Anchor's easy-to-use tools are designed for every creator, helping you make unlimited episodes and get them heard everywhere. Turn your ideas into a podcast for everyone to hear. Head over to anchor.fm/getstarted to download the Anchor app and make your own podcast for free.
Okay, so major announcement. I just found out my new dishwasher is in, and they will be calling me to set up an installation appointment. Major announcement. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks. Our dishwasher's on its last leg. It's 15 years old. If Elon was calling me, I would have put him on speakerphone for you guys. You see, I got a 51-year-old. Oh, his wife. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Oh, 8 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, ay, ay. What's going to happen? Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what to think anymore. Do you think it will hit 10 cents tonight? User one. Well, at this rate, yes. I mean, geez. Maybe the world's getting note of the Elon tweet right now. Welcome, Brent Slusher, Louisiana in the house. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, this is crazy. Officially all-time highs. I'm sure everyone that's been following the channel for the last 2 weeks is certainly in profits and in the green. Fantastic time for Dogecoin. Fantastic time for the Bradley Assassin live stream. 8.1 cents, ladies and gentlemen. We are bouncing all over the place. We're bouncing all over the place. Yeah, who needs a Super Bowl, right? Just watch the Dogecoin movement. These prices is just it's so hard to deal with. Norway in the house. Welcome, Norway. Congratulations, Mr. Thomas Marison, on your investment. Hopefully the Bradley Assassin live stream was able to calm and pass some information on that helped you in that decision. Love to see everyone here pulling profits and being in the green. Ultimately, I would think that benefits the channel, and so we can continue to do what we do and bring more people into the space and bring more profits to people. You know what I just realized? Just realized something and I'm super irritated about it, but my fault. Oof. Oof. Don't want to miss this. Mr. Travis Monahan, $2 super chat. Hold. Thank you, my friend.
Hold.
Okay, I was just reviewing all my news outlets and sources trying to get any more information, but we seem to be holding at around, battling with the 8-cent mark. $10.2 billion market cap. That is just so crazy. So happened so fast, so crazy. Hopefully we can continue this upward trend. Love to see so many people returning here. Obviously a lot of you people, a lot of my community that has been with us over the last couple weeks should be in the green now, and if the advice we've given and the knowledge we've shared helped in some decision making, then so be it. Brian Martinez, $5 super chat. The channel of the people, all the way to the moon. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the super chat.
The channel of the people, all way to the moon, rocket upward trend.
Mr. Elon Musk tweeted again. Who let the Doge out? Ladies and gentlemen, another tweet. Breaking news.
How much you bought?
I mean, this is super exciting. Super exciting. We got a $3.50 super chat from Mr. Thomas Marison. Is this the rupee sign? Maybe not. I forget. What is that? I can't see. I'm blind. But we got a happy Doge, whatever it is. $3.49 super chat. Thank you, my friend.
Boys, hold on to what you got.
Back into Doge. Okay, we got the $5 super chat. Miss Stephanie Deaton. Boys, hold on to what you got. We're going to the moon. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Elon Musk officially tweeted again, causing substantial movement in the market. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, very, very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is some monumental activity here. I'm trying to keep up with all this craziness here as well. On the up and up, ladies and gentlemen. It's just absolutely parabolic right now. I'm sending euros, $5.49 euros. Thank you, sir, from Europe, Netherlands, euros. Got it, my friend. Thank you for clarifying. Appreciate the $5.50 super chat.
I'm sending you euros. Hashtag
Okay,
Europe,
ladies and gentlemen,
hashtag
let's see. We
Netherlands,
have
euro.
we are fighting with the 8.3 cent mark, ladies and gentlemen. We are in what they call it, price. We are searching for price now. We are in uncharted territories. Uncharted territories, ladies and gentlemen. Uncharted territories. This is some exciting times in the world of Dogecoin. Now we're gonna see. It's interesting because now that we're officially through the all-time high, and Mr. Elon Musk tweeting, which is bringing in so much activity right now. And 7 minutes ago, Mr. Elon Musk tweeted, "Who let the Doge out?" And we got a $2 super chat. Let's go buy and hold. Don't sell Dogecoin. If everyone right now is just pumping and pumping, bringing money into it, all trying to be part of this, then of course it's going to continually go up.
You could have played a cassette tape. You could have listened to an 8-track tape, if you knew what an 8-track tape looked like. But you listened to Spotify. Thanks for that. And you still have
Elon Musk officially tweeting again. 8 minutes ago. As you can see here, Elon Musk 21 minutes ago, hold the rainforest. 7 minutes ago, who let the Doge out? In celebration of reaching the all-time highs again. Hopefully we're getting a word from Abby Thorne that Australia is at 11 cents. I don't know what the difference is. You know, why they're showing 11 and we're at 8.4, but regardless, we hope to be there too pretty soon. Oh, they have a currency conversion. Oh, it's different for them. I see. Oh, we're seeing some red. We need some buying power to get out of this right here. It looks like my ticker might be frozen on live coin watch, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, there we go. Finally updated. Looked like it had froze for a minute there. Probably so much volume and activity. Lots of activity here on the Bradley Assassin live stream today. Live stream number 2 officially. So for those of you that are enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks everybody, appreciate it. Okay, where are we, ladies and gentlemen? Still trying to battle back from that dip right there, or that sell off, whatever it looked like. Okay. Oof. So it's so dramatic at these points. $3 super chat, Mr. Thomas Harrison with the to the moon Dogecoin sticker. Thank you, my friend. Up to 286 likes on this stream alone. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks everybody. Up to 3,570 subscribers. Lots of volume, ladies and gentlemen, lots of volume. Dogecoin is obviously currently super active in trading volume. Fantastic for the market. The more eyes on Dogecoin, the more hopefully potential investors we have. And it looks like a continued upward trend. Don't forget, if the channel has helped you guys out in any way, we'd appreciate all likes and subs. Any shares of the stream, incredibly helpful as well. And if you are interested in continually participating in the the live streams here at the Bradley Assassin live stream, you can click the little bell notification to let you know when we go live. Would you play? Please, 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 please don't go away when you're buying that Doge. Yeah. Oh, did I miss something? Oh no. Mr. David Cohen, $1.99, $2 super chat. Where is the next buy-in sweet spot? Appreciate you. Well, it's very difficult to pick, especially in the last 12 hours or so with this monumental uptrend. There hasn't been too many dips, so at this point it looks like a buy and hold. You know, it's incredibly difficult to predict, and you can't do it. But I mean, just look at the uptrend. It looks beautiful. So at this point, trying to speculate when we're gonna come back down is I don't know. I really do not know, my friends. I am definitely looking at just buy and hold. I mean, if we broke through that 8-cent mark, you know, we are hovering and fighting with it, but we're hoping to see
Thanks for listening to Spotify. No, really. You could have listened to the radio. You could have spun some vinyl. You could have played a cassette tape.
let me run over to the Reddit, Dogecoin Reddit, and see if I'm sure the activity there is pretty crazy. Trying to get the consensus from everybody. I'm sure it's going to be as expected. Same situation, you know, everybody wants to buy and hold to take place. A lot of people are just speculating that the dip is taking place now, of course. And of course, everybody's, you know, buy the dip situation. Everybody wants to buy when it's down. That was an exciting run, though, that's for sure. And we got a $5 super chat from Jennifer Timperton Diaz. Diamond hands or go home. We definitely would like to see some
Diamond hands or go home.
up movement right now, as we just took some substantial sell-offs. And I'm gonna refresh the old YouTube live stream over here, Bradley Assassin live stream, see if we can get some fresh channel numbers. We are up to 322 likes and at 3,580 subscribers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you are at least being entertained here, at most using the information that we are sending everyone to be helpful. Of course, in a traditional YouTube fashion, all the today's subscribers are being delayed. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this up and move it so that I don't bother at the stream with this notification shenanigans that YouTube does to us. Mr. Felipe Mendoza, $2 super chat. Yo, you cool in my book. Best of luck. Thank you, my friend. We try and get everybody positive information and try and look forward to the Dogecoin monitoring and look for positive gains in these volatile markets and this Doge up and down peak and valley situation that we've been dealing with the last 2 weeks. And let's see here. I'm gonna refresh Mr. Elon Musk's Twitter page. And we are still at the 25 minutes ago he said who let the Doge out, and 38 minutes ago he said hold the rainforest. So we are thankful to Mr. Elon for his support of Dogecoin. Of course, we'd love to see more support, but we also have support now from Mr. Snoop Dogg, who now refers to himself, at least today, as Snoop Doge.
Yo, you cool in my book. Best of luck.
Yeah, sorry about the subscriber spam. YouTube and my Streamlabs just don't seem to agree on when to send those subscriber animations through. They seem to just send a bunch at once, as opposed to when people actually subscribe. I guess it's some kind of just delay of information. I'm not too sure. Can you imagine if everyone bought and hold, and we didn't have panic sellers, and we didn't have paper hands, and we didn't have all that stuff? Like, I understand taking your profits or paying back your initial investment, but just, you know, can you imagine where we'd be? DJ Vicious Vic. I am in a little town called Breaux Bridge, Louisiana. We are right next to Lafayette, Louisiana. In the excitement, I didn't realize that my music had run out. And all the craziness. Hard to watch the dips, isn't it? That's why we all watch them together here at the Bradley Assassin live stream. I'm in it just like you guys. It's uncomfortable, especially after so much positive movement for so many straight hours. It was just great, just great, just great. And then you have to deal with this. But hopefully this is just a correction. Thomas, hey man, there's this story going around how celebrities have the top 20 wallets and hold over 65 billion Doge, and that's their pump and dump. I really don't know. Certainly can't confirm that. I do not know, my friend. Welcome, Dublin. I see you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. CJ2290. Someone on Twitter said his cousin works at CBS and he's seen a sneak peek of a Doge commercial. Rumor. Yeah, that's a rumor. That's for sure. That's a strong rumor. You know, we do know that the one floating around the internet is most likely fake, and no one really knows what's going to happen during the Super Bowl, and it's all pure speculation at this point. But that would be super interesting if that were to happen. Come on. Getting a few texts. Let me see if there's anything Doge related. Doesn't seem so. Although in a very coincidental, I had a friend just text me, says I finally got around to watching the new Joker, which is funny because I just heard someone mention Joaquin Phoenix. So yeah, maybe the stars are aligning. Let me refresh the old computer number 2 and give everybody an update on channel stats. Let me check Elon's page. Always like to stay up top on breaking news. Nothing right now. And we got the the stream is officially up to 353 likes, ladies and gentlemen. And we are officially at 3,610 subscribers. So if you're enjoying yourself, or at least being entertained for the moment, please don't forget to like and subscribe. JB, good stream today. I'm going to go now, but hope to see the green candles tomorrow. Thank you, my friend, for taking the time to give some views and revisiting the Bradley Assassin live stream. Thank you. Tony T9, what's the name of the platform you use to monitor the charts? I use Binance. I like the Binance chart, even though I can't trade on it because I am in the States. I do monitor the Binance charts. We'd like to see some more buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. It would be absolutely epic to approach the 10-cent mark at some point before this day's end. Will it happen? We don't know. All we can do is speculate and monitor. $3 super chat from my friend Shepperton Studios. What's up, Bradley? Oh my God, the price today is amazing. Good to see you again. Mr. Shepperton Studios is one of my subscribers that have been in and out of the chat of my live streams for a few days now, as he or she can definitely provide beautiful information and can is one of people that have hopefully taken advantage of the information here in the Bradley Assassin live stream and potentially led up to some green candles and some positive we need to stretch this out, don't we, and some positive movement for his or her wallet.
What's up, Bradley?
All right.
OMG, the price today is amazing.
Welcome back, Matt Donakowski. I started a stream as soon as I got back from work because I wanted to let everyone know about Snoop Dogg uploading the image as he currently is going by Snoop Doge, and we got a couple Elon tweets today, and we saw an image of the first hotel in Switzerland now officially accepting Dogecoin, and a lot of information that we went through today, and not to mention the price movement far exceeding any expectations that we previously had. So we are battling some sell-offs here, but overall you cannot complain about breaching all-time highs again today in the world of the Dogecoin. Currently tickling the 8-cent mark again. Tickle, 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 tickle. Currently up to 387 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 3,620 subscribers. All on board with the Dogecoin movement. All hoping for greener days ahead of us. Ticka, 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 ticka. I think you like that. since we have it looks like we have a second here. $3 Shepperton Studio, $3 super chat. How's it going again? Power, money, green, buy, hold. Told y'all the guy was a frequenter of the Bread the Assassin live streams. That was on one of my days when I was many hours into a stream, kind of losing my mind. I came up with the little chant. There was a Dogecoin chant. It went money, power, green, buy, hold.
Power, money, green, buy.
That was a little Doge chant. Almost forgot about that. Thanks, man. About to break 400 likes. Yeah, so like I was saying, now I'm gonna take this little bit of I guess non-volume rushing moment, just to touch on what we covered earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go to display capture and bring up this little notification right here that came through at 10:41 a.m. Central Standard Time in the US. We have Dogecoin rises more than 36% after Snoop Dogg becomes Snoop Doge, and it shows the image that Snoop tweeted himself, altering his own face and put the little Doge on there, and it's just it's just showing how there was substantial movement after Snoop Dogg conveyed his support for Dogecoin. And then of course I'll refresh here, and of course we have Mr. Elon Musk's Twitter page, where he tweeted 53 minutes ago, hold the rainforest, and 40 minutes ago, who let the Doge out. So again, showing his support, and that thus created some significant activity in the Dogecoin world. Yes, if any of you guys are out there that are in position to buy and hold, we would love to see buy and hold. Can you imagine how epic it would be to approach the 10-cent mark this early in February? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can imagine. Nico.endless. I have a theory. Do you now? Don Givey says 5,000 Doge, and I want 5,000 more before I delete the app for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's one way to not mess with it, is it? Mr. Jeff Ramey, everybody getting a Tesla for Christmas. So you get a Tesla, and you get a Tesla, and you get a Tesla, and you get a Tesla. The Payco Show, welcome back, my friend. Says, I don't think as many people are selling at 10 cents that we may think. I'm holding. That would be fantastic if that's how that would end up. Welcome back. I love marijuana. I recognize you, my friend. Says, I want to buy, but waiting for bank to open. Officially broke 400 likes for this stream alone, ladies and gentlemen, up to 417 likes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sitting at 3,622 and 20 subscribers. Shepperton Studio, $5 super chat. Where do we stand against other crypto now with a $10 billion market cap? Will we make the top 10 yet? Let me check. I think we might be in there already, my friend. In fact, I will just switch this right on over to display capture. I will refresh the coin market cap, and boom, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Officially the number 8 coin in terms of coin market cap at $10.2 billion. In our sights is number 7 Binance Coin at $10.5 billion. So if the uptrend continues, despite the brief sell-off that we had just now, there is a significant chance that we can catch Binance Coin before the end of the evening.
Where do we stand against other crypto now?
Very
with
impressive.
$10 billion market cap. We make the top 10 yet?
Very impressive. Mr. Fabian Jaramillo says, guys, the founder of Doge talking live. Okay, so we're gonna have some activity there, it seems, from if you guys can track that down. I'm not exactly sure where he is speaking, but we have a confirmation from Mr. Fabian that the Doge founder is speaking currently. Yeah, I said that before. It would be super interesting if Mr. Beast would chime in on the Doge movement. I know that man is incredibly busy. I mean, I can't even possibly imagine. But my family and I, we really enjoy his content. I have a 13-year-old son and a 6-year-old son. So it's nice to be able to watch something that's not contaminated with malice, you know, on the internet. But we genuinely enjoy that gentleman, and it'd be nice to see if he would give some support to the Dogecoin Nation. And here we go again, Mr. Thomas Marison, $3 super chat with the Doge to the Moon sticker. So thank you again for that, my friend. Very appreciative. We are seeing some positive activity in the charts. Hopefully that continues for the foreseeable future. Hopefully that is reminiscent of the strong recovery from the correction we have just witnessed. We would love to see it continue to grow. Officially streaming for 2 hours, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. I had a 4.5-hour stream this morning, which was incredible. Participation was just outstanding. And I came home just to touch on the Snoop Doge and that sort of stuff. But then Elon decided to throw us a bone, and one thing led to another. And here we are 2 hours later in full support of Dogecoin. Checking all my news outlets to see, trying to catch any kind of breaking news for everybody, but seem to have leveled off a little bit after Snoop Doge and the Elon Musk excitement. Very crazy times here in the Dogecoin world. A fake name asking again, will there be a Dogecoin commercial at the Super Bowl? No one really knows, my friend. Obviously, the one that was floating around the internet pretty much was proven to be a fake. So at this point, no one knows. It's complete speculation. I cannot get any kind of information on that one way or the other. So I think we're just kind of all in a hold and wait and see pattern. Up to 444 likes, ladies and gentlemen, for this stream alone. And for those of you that aren't familiar, of course the subs are incredibly important, but when you're streaming, the likes and shares are what ultimately lead people by YouTube can recommend, being that it's a popular stream and active topic, and therefore will recommend people to the channel. So if you don't mind smashing that like button, we'd really appreciate it. Miss 473 likes. You guys obviously are paying attention. We just went up 30 likes. That's impressive. Thanks, everybody. Checking all my news sources, not seem to be receiving anything right away, so we will continue to monitor. Shepperton Studios, if we ever make it to Bro Bridge, we'll stop by the bakery for a cake. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you, my friend. We need to see some more buying and holding to push these red candles away. Tweet from Cabelli. I'm not too familiar with who that is, but I will look it up. That is Tommy Smokes. Let's see. Okay, so Mr. Tommy Smokes, whoever, if you guys are familiar with that gentleman, this is new to me, but I will let everyone take a quick look at this display capture, and you guys can see here, Mr. Tommy Smokes is saying 15 minutes ago, not sure if this is real, but just got intel. This will be the speech the Super Bowl MVP gives, and he goes on to say, first of all, I want to thank Lord, blah blah blah. Anyway, and he says, wow, big day for Dogecoin, $sign Doge. So he threw some Doge support along with the information he received about the Super Bowl speech. So so whoever Mr. Tommy Smokes is out there, thank you for your Doge support. Oops, sorry, I had that off, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Sorry guys, didn't press the button, but like I said, this is Mr. Tommy Smokes Twitter page, and he says here 16 minutes ago, not sure if this is real, but just got intel. This will be the speech the Super Bowl MVP gives, and he goes on to show the speech, but then he comes back with, wow, big day for Dogecoin. So yeah, I mistakenly didn't press the button, but as you can see there, we have some support from that gentleman. Well, yeah, when I'm looking at a white screen, it reflects and gives me crazy eyes. Mr. Zen Solo says, very exciting day. I canceled my hospital appointments for this. Wow. Wow. Lots of positivity, lots of determination.
1, 2, 3. 1. Let us know what you want your ad to say and pick out your music. We'll voice and produce it at no extra cost. 2. Reach Spotify listeners based on their interests, demographics, music tastes, and more. 3. Set your budget, set your dates, and you're done. Try it today at adstudio.spotify.com or tap the banner to learn more.
Jonathan said, I canceled my wedding for Doge. And Yahoo Finance just posted the article about Dogecoin rising after Snoop Dogg is now Snoop Doge. That was posted on Yahoo Finance at 4:19. So that came up kind of recently, but I just received a notification of it. Just responding to some of my messages and Instagram messages and all of this stuff. With so much activity today in Doge, seem to be getting a lot of attention. People have a lot of questions and a lot of concerns, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. Unfortunately, I cannot play copyrighted music, as we do upload these live streams to YouTube afterwards as videos, and I'm already battling a lot of I have to edit a lot of content due to some songs that claim to be copyright free but effectively are not, and it just causes problems. So we're doing our best. Officially streaming for over 2.5 hours on stream number 2 of the day. Officially up to 3,640 subscribers, and we have officially broken the 500 like mark for the second stream today. So congratulations to everyone for the participation. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Appreciate the kind words. Yes, please try and stay positive, everybody. I understand everybody has their opinions and everything's welcome. That's fine. But you know, we are a positive Dogecoin community here. Everybody wants to better everyone else. Sunny K says Gene Simmons tweeted. Let's see if I can find that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is super important. Very impressive here. We're going to switch to display capture and bring this up for everyone. Thanks for that bit of information and the breaking news. Here is Mr. Gene Simmons' official Twitter page. And he has just about 1 million followers, so this is substantial. He says 6 minutes ago, whoopee, Dogecoin skyrocketing to the moon, hold. And then, of course, he's been tweeting on Dogecoin for some time now, as you can see here, 13 hours ago and then 5 hours ago. But the latest from Mr. Gene Simmons of KISS says, whoopee, Dogecoin skyrocketing to the moon. So, again, a huge shout out and a big thank you to Mr. Gene Simmons for supporting the Dogecoin movement. Yeah, he sure did spell HODL wrong, but hold wrong. But we're not gonna give him too much flack. I'm pretty sure he's not a trader of the coin. He's probably just invested in supporting the movement. So we're not gonna hold that one on him. Colton Perfecto says the Doge analysts on YT were talking about $5 price point in this bullish market. What do you think? I don't really think that's feasible. Again, anything's possible, but it just doesn't seem probable with the fact that you know, to achieve a $1 Dogecoin, we will need to have a $128 billion market cap. So obviously, to reach a $5 Dogecoin, we would need what's that? Upwards of $700 billion, which is the you're touching on Bitcoin's market cap. So while I don't think so, I don't know everything. I'm certainly wrong more than I'm right in my lifetime, but it just doesn't seem very probable right now. But don't underestimate the power of the meme. Did I see Kevin Jonas's tweet? I did see he tweeted. Let me go ahead and pull that up for everyone so everyone can check that out. Okay, let me do this for everybody. We're gonna switch to display capture real quick, and you can see this is the wonderful Kevin Jonas with 5.3 million followers, and he says 22 hours ago, all I'm saying, Doge. Dun dun dun. So yes, this man is an influential character, to say the least. So thank you, Mr. Kevin Jonas, and your support of the Dogecoin movement. Very exciting times. And we got Shepperton Studios once more with a $3 super chat. Hold on for dear life, everyone. That's the official Gene Simmons version of HODL. Hold on for dear life, everyone. Thank you for that, Mr. Shepperton Studios. Very entertaining.
HODLE, hold on for dear life, everyone.
Should those celebrities be paid to mention those? Well, there's not really a source for those to, there's not like a company that would be benefiting from that, is what I'm saying. Like those really, it was just in place. Like I don't think there would be anyone to gain anything from people investing in Doge except the people that own Doge. I could be wrong, but I don't think that would be the case in this particular circumstance. Also, the stream is up to 531 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as the only way we can continue channel growth. To the moon. She took the moon over Georgia. She'd rather have 1,000,000 stars in the sky than a gold mine. That should be the official Doge song. I think I scared Mr. Bill Yonkin, y'all. Sorry. Sometimes it just comes out. Especially when there's a moon reference in the song, right? Okay, so we took the sell off, and then it looks like we're attempting to hold strong at about 8 cents. So is there a chance that we can ramp up again today? So you're saying there's a chance? So you're saying there's a chance? Thank you, sir, Mr. Bill. Appreciate the like. What about Starman from David Bowie as the Doge song? Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with any reference that's moon or stars or up high kind of thing. Atmosphere. One note is that I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the display capture so I can show you guys. The Dogecoin is holding the number 8 spot at a $10.386 billion market cap, and we have Binance Coin in our sights at a $10.593 market cap. So another $200+ million, we will officially have captured the number 7 spot in coin market cap. So that is a realistic target in the immediate. If we can find some uptrend right now and break out of this little consolidation looking pattern we have going on. Thank you, Mr. Matt Donakowski, for the kind words and the thumbs up. Very appreciative to all of our supporters here at the Bradley Assassin live stream and the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. We do what we can. We spread the word. We share the information. We make better decisions. Mr. Abdalia says XRP is my wife, but Doge is my little secret. Tip Top Live, thank you for the live chat. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Officially up to 554 likes, ladies and gentlemen, on this stream. You took the moon over Georgia. You'd rather have 1,000,000 stars in the sky than a gold mine. Mr. Elon Musk, I'm gonna refresh and see if we got any new information. We do not. He's probably enjoying the Super Bowl. Dude, why your beard is white? You look young. Because I'm 44 years old. That's why. And I've been working nights my entire life. And I'm a stressed out dude. I run a company, 2 businesses. I'm old, man. 44. My eyes hurt. Oof. It's hard work. Hard work. Ever thought of investing in Cardano? I do own some Cardano, my friend. I own 10,000 Cardano. So here's to hoping for Cardano. Mr. Bill says you get a sub for being 5 years older than me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, I don't like breaking below that moving average. Let's pick that up. That's rookie numbers. I try to hold all my coins. I did officially sell off some of my Dogecoin earlier today to pay off my initial investment, but now I am officially in 100% hold mode. Thank you, Mr. Zoo Bisuch. Thank you for the kind words and the little heart character. Appreciate it. What business do I own and operate? I have 2 bakeries in South Louisiana. One is a wholesale production plant where we make bread for local restaurants. And the second is a full retail location where we do donuts, cookies, cakes, pies, everything and anything you can think of. Thank you for the inquiry. Okay, we're falling into the sevens here. We're falling a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what happens. I know you're holding, but are you holding into $1 or the 10 cents? Oh, I don't really have a sell point, honestly. I'm just waiting to hold in monitor mode. You know, because I made my initial investment back. You know, I guess maybe if the coin ever starts to approach a quarter, I would consider making some movements. But I'm in long hold right now, that's for sure. We're in Louisiana. I live in a little town called Breaux Bridge. We are next to Lafayette, Louisiana. What is love? Baby, don't bone me. Don't bone me no more. Mr. Richard Van Forst says my brother lives there. Wow, cool, man. Super cool. Come on, green. We haven't seen green in a little while. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan Frank. Appreciate the kind words. And we really appreciate any likes and subscribes out there, as we are officially up to 3,660 subscribers. Thanks everyone for the participation. Snoop gonna come out with the Dogecoin rap. Ooh, could you imagine? Ooh, oof. That would be strong for the Dogecoin movement. Oof, that would be strong. Chris's Po' Boys, that is officially my bread, my friend. We've been making Chris's Po' Boys bread since they opened. Almost, I guess, about 40 years now. That is one of our biggest customers. That is where we deliver our Po' Boys every single day. I officially do that. That's me. I make Chris's Po' Boys bread. And we got Gone Fall with the $5 super chat. There's not as much resistance versus the buyer's push. The only thing that will get in the way is panicked buyers and whales. People have to hold strong. Thank you, sir, for the what am I trying to say? For the comment. Wow, almost lost it there.
There's not as much resistance versus the buyer's push. The only thing that will get in the way is panic buyers and whales. People have to HODL strong.
Nasty dancer, dancing for Dogecoin. How long before people start tipping exotic dancers in Dogecoin? Mr. Jeffrey Beck Sr., I hope you have bakery helpers. February 14th is busy season for cakes and breads. Yes, absolutely. I have a nice workforce who have a lot of family and friends that work and help, and we take care of business. So thank you, sir. Nasty dancer, dancing for Dogecoin. Do what you wanna do. Yeah. Mr. Tony Romello, is it true that making bread is like maintaining a life force of the yeast or something? Well, yeah, in some cases, a lot of bakeries now use instant yeast because it's just less volatile than your traditional wet yeast or like a long life strain of yeast that has been continually cultivated. Like some of your older bakeries and traditionalists have been growing, they'll have like a yeast farm, so to speak, and will have been taking that one strain of yeast and continually growing it for years and years and years to keep the consistency and the flavor that some people look for in certain things. So yeah, you're not wrong in that aspect. It's just a lot of your more commercial bakeries can't afford the risk of validity in the bread for, you know, in the commercial industry. But yeah, good call. Well, yeah, yeast is definitely alive. It becomes very active with sugar. The yeast uses sugar as food, therefore activates and releases CO2, and that's how you get bread to rise and proof, so to speak. The incredible hold. Incredible hold. May the Doge be with you. From remember Spaceballs? I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. May the Doge be with you. Oh jeez. If anyone gets any breaking news with the Super Bowl stuff, please let us know, as I do not have it on. I don't have access to it really. Lady of Lake Placid, may the Doge be with you. Haha. See that, huh? Also, I thought about renaming this channel the Dojo with the Bradley Assassin. You get it? The Dojo. And maybe even the Dojo, yeah. How about that? Welcome to the Dojo, yeah. This is about the time when I start to lose my mind in the stream. Oh yeah, it's full of dad jokes on this end. I've learned to refrain myself when it comes to dirty jokes when you got a 13-year-old and a 6-year-old running around the house. The Dojo, yeah. Mr. Luca Giannotta asking, how late am I going to stop the stream? Well, I actually have to go take care of some business in the next half hour or so. So we're going to push it for a few more minutes as long as I can. Hopefully, I'd like to see some more green activity before I go. But I probably got about a half hour left in me before I have to literally take care of business. So thanks everyone for the likes and subscribes today. And we appreciate you guys spending some time with us and giving us some views. As this is stream number 2 for the day. I had a nice 4.5 hour at least stream this morning where tons of activity. But I felt I needed to come back and get that Snoop Dogg information out to everyone. And of course we got the Elon tweets while we were here, which added to the interest, and I just couldn't get away. I just couldn't leave. Am I wearing any pants? I'm wearing sweatpants right now. Am I wearing any underwear? Depends. If will it bring more mystery to the stream if I tell you maybe? I still dancing for Dogecoin. Let's see. Yeah, I may have some groupies. The Bradley Assassin. What can we call our groupies? The Bradley Assassin. Something or others. Those groupies. Groupies. You gotta be from Lafayette. I live in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, so you're not far off. I didn't realize we had a style. Yeah, it's funny. Mr. Jim Scully, you are officially welcome, my friend. Droopies. That's funny. Gluten girls. The donuts. Bruh. Lord, how about the cake cadets? The cupcake commandos. The Bradley Beauties. Ooh, the Bradley Beauties. The Doge style. I thought about the dojo, yeah. The dojo, you get it? Like a dojo, but the dojo, yeah. Can you imagine that being like an intro? Welcome to the Bradley Assassin channel and the dojo, yeah. someone they'd be playing in another room and someone's wife would hear that and be like, what are you watching? The dojo, yeah. Turn that off, there's kids in the house. The dojo, yeah. That's what happens when you stream for a total of 8 hours in a day. Lord. Dojo, yeah. With a picture of Ralph Macchio. But anyway, back to some more actual information. We are sitting at let's see, roughly 7.9 cents. So hovering at the 8-cent mark like we have been for since the correction from the last Elon Musk tweet. So we are hovering at the 8-cent mark, hoping for some upturn here. I mean, we're still just basically sitting at our all-time high was about 8.5 cents, but of course this is still an incredible situation. The Dogecoin today reaching all-time highs, and those that have been following the channel or have been participating for the last couple of weeks probably are sitting pretty well off, basically because we have been suggesting different buy points and stuff throughout the last few days, and of course with being so high right now, it's hard to get back in, but this may end up looking like a dip. Of course, we have no idea. You know, we're just hoping to avoid the big sell-off that we went through last time. So holding seems to be the consensus right now. Currently 5:59 p.m. here Central Time. Basically 6 p.m. here in the United States Central Time. Yeah, let me go ahead and pop on over to CoinMarketCap, and we will cover some of the top 10 coins and some of the other standout coins that I like to keep tabs on. We'll go ahead and switch right over. We'll move into display capture and bring up the coin market cap. Go ahead and refresh to make sure we don't get any delayed information. And right now, the entire coin market cap of the entire cryptocurrency space is sitting at $1.186 trillion. Bitcoin sitting at number 1 at $724 billion. Ethereum number 2 at $184 billion, with the coin sitting at $1,613. We have Cardano at number 4, rounding at about 66 cents. XRP number 5 at about 41.5 cents. Polkadot at number 6 at $19.77.
What is that?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. Number 7 is Binance Coin with a market cap of 10,585 million. And then here is Dogecoin sitting at number 8 with a market cap of 10,171 million. So still within grabs, about $400 million off. And then my number 2 favorite coin of in the entire crypto space, Chainlink, sitting at number 9 at $24.75. And rounding out the top 10 is Litecoin at $150.77 a coin. And some other coins of note are Stellar Lumens at 38 cents, Uniswap at 1868. Some other coins of interest that I like to keep eye on are Synthetics at $20, Theta at $2.29. And my number 1 favorite coin in the entire crypto space is VeChain, sitting at just under 3 cents. So that's my take on the really brief market cap. And during that break, let's see what we missed here. Hey, oh crap, the screen wasn't even off. Did I miss that, guys? Did you guys see that? I hope so. I hope I didn't mess that up for everybody. But oh wow, here's a dip. Okay, this is the dip that we knew was coming while I was reviewing something. I didn't even see it. So okay, so hopefully this isn't too severe and we can recover from it. We're hoping there were some buy orders set so we can start to retaliate this sell-off. Okay, y'all saw that it's good. I thought I had messed it up. Okay, I do have to step away for a second to fix my kid up with some food. But I will be right back before I end the stream. I like to cover a few things, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back. Still haven't recovered from that sell-off. This is when you buy and hold. Like I said, I didn't know if we were going to see another dip like this because of the way things have been moving, but this is officially a little sell-off. $627 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Well on our way to the 650 mark. I will have to continue the stream in the morning as I have some business to attend to. Uh-oh, officially in a crash, it looks like. Not too pretty to watch, huh? But we've been through this before, haven't we? Yeah, don't panic. We've seen this before. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks ago we were less than a penny. Buy and hold. Mr. Elon Musk with a tweet 43 seconds ago, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Elon Musk 43 seconds ago says the people have spoken. And then he's relating to his poll, and it says the future currency of Earth. And the poll shows that Dogecoin to the moon is 71.3%. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we are looking at. This is breaking news right here. Breaking news on the Bradley Assassin live stream. 1 minute ago, the people have spoken. Mr. Elon Musk says the future currency of Earth. He's referring to his poll, and his poll says Dogecoin to the moon, 71.3%. All of the crypto combined, 28.7%. And there were officially 2,500,000 votes. So that is a strong interest. But again, Mr. Elon Musk tweeting 1 minute ago in support of Dogecoin. We are assuming that the Twitter nation that are invested in this has seen that, and probably why the sudden influx in selling volume and the immediate return in purchasing volume. That's no coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. That is no coincidence. So as we do here on the Bradley Assassin live stream, constantly monitoring to bring you the latest and greatest information in Dogecoin movement, coming through with the within 1 minute of an Elon Musk tweet, ladies and gentlemen, and sitting at 633 likes. And we are hovering at the 7.5 cent mark right now. Looking for more positive return from the Elon Musk tweet. Such wow. Very money. Uh, 638 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Once we reach the 650 mark, I officially have some business to take care of. As this is stream number 2 on the day, this one is running at exactly the 3.5 hour mark. After the beautiful 4.5 hour stream this morning, where we covered pretty much everything we possibly can throughout the entire day with Dogecoin. And then, of course, this stream here, we covered the Snoop Doge tweet of him going with Snoop Doge. We've made it through 2 or 3 Elon tweets. We got information and confirmation of the very first hotel in Switzerland that now officially accepts Dogecoin as payment. Lots of information today, ladies and gentlemen. Probably a lot of people are getting delay, a little bit of delay in the Elon Musk effect. I'm sure that we're still going to see some positive reaction from that. Yes, please don't panic, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, as I say up top, please invest at your own risk, but please don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That way, in scenarios where things don't seem to be going your way, you don't have to be in extreme stress situations. The crypto market is incredibly volatile and does fluctuate in this way. Not to mention, we are looking at the 5-hour chart. A 5-minute chart. So you do see all the activity, whereas the wider charts across the broader span don't look as wild. But when I'm streaming, I like the 5-minute chart. It's more up to date. 647 likes, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. And remember, you don't lose anything until you sell. So if you're down and you hold, you haven't lost. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We officially are at the 650 like mark, which means for me that I will have to step away, take a break, take care of business, take care of my family, attempt to get some rest, as I have to go to work at midnight, and hopefully I can be back as soon as I can in the morning and see what happens throughout the remainder of the evening. So I'd like to thank everyone for all the likes and subscribes and all the super chats. Everyone that was incredibly generous today, and thanks for sticking it out with us for these last 3 hours and 34 minutes. If there's anything anybody needs from me in the meantime, feel free to contact me and let me know. But other than that, I will see everyone as soon as I can. So thanks, everyone. Let's stay green, keep the Doge movement going, and hopefully we'll see some green candles by the time I get back. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.